The thing that we really need to face, the thing that really needs to be pointed out, is the thing that we live under every day of our lives. The thing that most people are not even going to mention, and most people are closing their minds and their eyes to it, don't want to even have to look at it. But every once in a while we get confronted with it in a way that we can't avoid. And then it comes to the forefront of our minds. And it's about power. It's about power, power structures, hierarchy, the mentalities, the attitudes, the character of the type of people whose lives are devoted to acquiring, maintaining, preserving, increasing power. And you can see it in things like pecking orders of animals, various animals and herd hierarchies, and you sure as hell see it in human society. And there's the mentalities that go with it. So what are we going to do about this? First of all, recognize it. Recognize it for what it is. See it for what it is. See the game for what it is. See the people who play the game and their methods and their mentalities for what they are. Recognize it and expect it because it's there to be expected. So for instance, certain people will rant about cops, policemen, and how police like to push people around and abuse their positions of power. That's just one example. Other people will rant about government, and it's of course government and police is all intermeshed and completely, entirely. There's not even any, it's not even any thing that you have to make any stretch to connect in your mind. The police and the government are part of, are fused. They're not even two separate things that have become joined. They've completely fused. It's part of the same organism, but it's just different branches of the same instrument. And I mean instrument in the sense of weapon. It's a blunt instrument, something that's there to smack down on you. The police are an arm of the government. And all of these people are consumed and obsessed with the whole notion and method and mentality of power and how to get it, how to keep it, how to increase it. And what it really depends on is you. What it really depends on is how much are you willing to tolerate? How much of this, of their dominance and dictatorialness, are you willing to put up with and tolerate? How long are you willing to be compliant and complacent and allow them to dictate to you what you're supposed to think, what's right and wrong? Because that's the attitude, that's the game. We know what's best. We are the experts. That's right. Who are you to question? All of these tactics and the mentality and methodology that they constantly use, and they know how to use it. They're thoroughly practiced in this, and they don't have to hesitate. It's reflexive. They know immediately how to step in. Anything that you have to say, anything anybody has to say, anytime anybody has any criticism, they don't even have to think about it. It's reflexive. They spring into action automatically with their responses. Oh, who are you? How to put down and how to discredit and put down anybody who dares to dissent. And what it depends on is the con game, the confidence game, the con job, to con the majority of people who are half asleep throughout their lives, walking around, I'm not paying attention and I don't care, and I need to have some more drugs, man, we should legalize them, man, and I should have some more beer, and I should have prescription medications and everything to keep you less than half alert, less than half conscious. Easily herded. Of question is that the choice that you want? Apparently that's the choice that enough, more than 50% of the population is content with that, and as long as, that's the problem as I see it. Because once people start waking up and actually taking a good honest look at what's going on with these people claiming to be the authority, we're the authorities, we're the experts, and nobody can question us, and how dare you question them? And then they'll come and they'll do everything to discredit you, to disparage you on an ad hominem basis, to try to give you, smear your reputation. But if you dare volley back in the same game, they're like, oh, we're so shocked that you would stoop to such low tactics. You can see this every 4 years at least, when each side is accusing the other side, Democrat and Republican. Each one is accusing the other one of running a dirty smear campaign. So this is what needs to be confronted. This is what we need to face. Because I'm really fed up with it. I mean, and they know they get away with it. And another word is bullying. Bullying, bossing, dictation, dictatorialness. And you can see it in operation. But number one, see it for what it is, recognize it, know that it's there, expect it, and stop being surprised by it. Number one, the first thing to do in trying to fight this is to stop being surprised by it. As long as you're still being surprised when this is how they fight back, then you still haven't really woken up to the situation as it is. Expect it. Expect it. Know what to expect, and that will be the first step to be able to start getting a grip on how to fight it. First of all, know it's there, see it for what it is, and learn to expect it. Stop being surprised by it. We know what's best. We're the experts. Who are you? We have credentials. You have no right. You're nobody. You're a kook. You're a crackpot, or smear, or whatever it is. I don't know about this la-di-da thing. I think it's run its course. End of video. Thank you for watching.